Okay, so here is the XEL-I3, which is a compact flash adapter board. It's meant to plug into the MPI port on a 1088 XEL motherboard. And this basically is just going through some testing over the last couple days. We've been trying to get the firmware, the PBI firmware, to actually work with it. FlashJazzCat has graciously been helping out with this project, and he's been doing changes to what would be the original Incognito PBI and making it suitable to actually talk to this guy. So let's go ahead and plug this in and see what happens. Turn it on. Okay, so this is a really good sign right here. The last couple iterations of the firmware, we didn't actually see this this PBI notice popping up on the screen. And although this one says Incognito PBI, eventually I think John's going to go ahead and change this to say something like XEL-I3 or PBI. So anyway, it looks like things are starting to work right here. So let's go ahead and jump into FDisk. And there we have it. I recognize the SanDisk compact flash card. Let's go ahead and open that up. And this particular card I got from Lotharic, and he already formatted it with several partitions, and there's also a FAT section on the card that is loaded with lots and lots of games. So let's go ahead and add another partition here. Just a small one. And let's assign that to drive 2. Let's go ahead and save that. Yep, go ahead. Sounds good. Let's get out of here. Let's move to that drive. Let's do a directory. Okay, you guys are going like, what the heck? I already previously ran this test one time, and so I'd actually already copied a bunch of files over to that drive area, and then I went ahead and I just basically deleted the partition, but I didn't erase the information that was still in the partition. So when I re-enabled it, we see what was there. So let's go ahead and delete all that. Sure, go ahead. Yeah, let's double check that. Okay, so now it's empty. Let's go ahead and do a copy. And I have those same files are actually on my D1 drive, which is assigned to the SIO to PC USB. And we'll just go ahead and we'll copy them all over. Whoops. To our new D2 drive. Yeah, I've got the high-speed SIO also set up in the U1 meg, and I've got the SIO to PC through RespectQT at divisor 0, so we're actually copying over pretty quickly. we go. So everything looks like it copied over okay. What should we do? Let's go ahead and load something here. Not sure what this is, but we'll find out. Oh, probably it needs basic disabled. Let me try something. Let me try Pac-Man. Oh, that's not going to work. That's wrong. Oh, actually, I got speed script on here. There we go. It works. Okay, let's jump out here. And actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to see what happens if we pull this guy out, try to restart without it in place. I'm curious. I have a funny feeling it's maybe not going to work here because it's going to be looking for the hard drive. Yep, sure enough. Let's go in there. You know, I forget if this is normal or not. Like if you don't have your side 2 in there, but yet you got the disk enabled, if it will lock up the same way or not. Probably, but let's see what happens here. Now that I disabled the hard drive, it should come back up. Yep. And we're missing the PBI notice because obviously we don't have a disk in here. So that's probably good behavior that, you know, when the hard disk doesn't exist, don't put the notice up there. Okay. Let's leave it disabled but plug this back in. See how that goes. Okay, so I'm sure we don't have a hard drive here. Yep. Okay, so let's go back in here and we'll re-enable it, save it, exit. Yep, it's back. And huh, that's interesting. Oh, maybe we need to power down and back up again. Yeah, let's try that. Might not like being disabled and then re-enabled without powering down the whole system. And once again, I'm not sure if that's normal behavior or not. John, who I'm sure will be watching this, will be able to answer that question better than me. Let's see, you better be here. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Actually, let me do another. That one more time, but freeze it for a second. I'm just seeing what else I got on here. Oh, help. let's try executing basic plus plus and see what that looks like. Okay. See if that loads in okay. I forget if that was a COM or an EXE. Let's try EXE. Oh, yep, it's there. Let me see. And we have not too much free memory with that one. Let's jump out of there. Okay, so it looks like it's working okay. Like I said, I'm not sure about, like, if you don't have the, you know, like let's say this were the side 2 cart, you know, this guy, and we were using that instead with you know, the normal MPBI PBI. Whether if you don't have it plugged in and you had the PBI and the hard disk enabled, whether it would lock up or not, I'm not sure. You know, I don't tend to do that, so I'm not really positive about that. So that's the one behavior. I'm not sure if there's something wrong here or if that is perfectly normal or not. Everything else seems to be working on it. The side loader won't work still because John still needs to, yeah. So John still needs to come up with a unique version of that also to work with this card. So that'll probably be next. Anyway, that's it for this video.